We are Paladins versus Hunting Bears.
Hello, Zach here once again with more Masters of Deathmatch tournaments, currently bringing you a matchup between WeArePaladins in blue and Hunting Bears in red. This is a Turk War on the Gold Rush map, so it's something a bit different from what we've been seeing before. It's still round 2, but this is game 4 of best of 5. Yeah, that's right. So whoever wins this will actually go through to the next round and progress further into the tournament. And I've not really played much Turks, to be perfectly honest with you, so my commentary might not be so good, but see what I can do and see where it goes. Okay, so we are Hunting Bears. We are Paladins, and Hunting Bears are both extremely good players, and we are Paladins with a bit of harassment there, but not really getting anywhere, losing his Hussar there to Hunting Bears' camels, and the same happening for Hunting Bears as well. Early harassment is quite important. Also, another thing to note is so far the rules of this tournament state that there are not allowed to be any bombard towers built on the map, and that is fair enough, but the rule changes for the Turk War on the Gold Rush map such as this, and players are allowed to build bombard towers if they desire. Market going up there for WeArePaladins, quickly deleting that as well once he'd sold off some of his resources, so that Hunting Bears can't scout that. And it looks like Hunting Bears hasn't gone for a market, so that would suggest that WeArePaladins has a nice little advantage there, and he has got a bit of extra gold now. So if we look, he's got 7,800, Hunting Bears on 5,000. So WeArePaladins with a 2,000 gold boost at the start of the game, and they're going to want to work to secure this centre area where possible as well. They both have one small gold source in their base, and actually Hunting Bears has 2. That's strange. Yeah, so Hunting Bears has 2, and WeArePaladins, yeah, with 1 out the front here. So they're going to need to try and get control of the main central area when they possibly can in order to secure a lot of gold. Turk civilization is quite a gold intensive civilization, and it's really important to get gold. Okay, so WeArePaladins slightly slowed down by the fact that he built that market early on. He's not got many buildings out yet either, just archery ranges there and stables. He's not really queuing anything much from the archery range either. He's got some heavy cavalry archers on the way and some heavy camels, but he's still supply blocked, population blocked. He needs to get more houses out as soon as he can. That castle going up there will provide another 5, and another couple of castles in the middle, and really now it's about keeping the pressure on. They've got to keep the pressure on so that they can build forwards and secure some gold in this centre area. As you can see, there is a hell of a lot of gold here, but how accessible it's going to be is, well, it's just depends on how well it's being defended, I guess, really. So yeah, I think both players are really going to be fighting for this middle, and WeArePaladins is actually currently taking more space in the middle. He's got 3 castles going up there, trying to secure this gold here and possibly this one here as well. It's also important to realise that camels, whilst being super effective against cavalry, they actually suck against cavalry archers, and they suck against castles as well. They have really, really poor missile defence, and they get cut down by castles fairly easily. Looking now at the population, Hunting Bears has 85 pop, and WeArePaladins with 70. So at this stage in the game, Hunting Bears actually has a nice population advantage, and he could use that at this stage to actually push forwards and make some progress. However, WeArePaladins already with 2 castles up here, and the third one stopped from construction. But WeArePaladins now pushing out, and he's probably going to try and do as much damage as he can here. Hunting Bears, though, sitting on top of that hill, those cavalry archers are going to be able to do extra 1.25 damage, which means that WeArePaladins is probably going to lose quite a lot of his camels here. He needs to work on getting this castle up quickly, and he's getting out some more janissaries as well. What else is going on here? We've got more castles and some town centres going up for WeArePaladins. On the other side of the map, we've got Hunting Bears still with castles going up and a town centre on this gold here. He's also getting another town centre up here as well. Going to try and take as much of this gold as he possibly can. I suspect that a lot of villagers will end up dying in this centre mess here that's being created. and no doubt going to go for relics as well. As I said, Turks are extremely gold intensive civilization, and relics are going to be quite important to get for the late game. Some siege workshops coming up there with bombard cannons, of course being available to the Turks, and Hunting Bears already getting out some trebuchets there. WeArePaladins now fairly low on the army count, although he has got some more reinforcements coming in, and Hunting Bears is also forced to recoup behind his castles. Castles, of course, extremely defensive unit, and they are great for killing off those camels. As we can see there, a castle going up there for WeArePaladins in nice position, very nice position indeed. He's going to have a lot of firing range over this, and no doubt he's going to work on taking out this castle where he can. WeArePaladins now with the army advantage due to his market start. Looking at the gold count though, Hunting Bears is currently ahead for gold, but he is almost half the population of WeArePaladins at this stage of the game. So WeArePaladins with quite a firm advantage here. However, Hunting Bears is still keeping the pressure on, trying to take out the castles where he can, but this castle here for WeArePaladins is in an excellent position. More castles going up, and really it is about just getting as defensive, well, not really defensive, but secure as possible of this area. And because WeArePaladins is keeping these guys flowing into this area here, it means that he's able to secure this gold and hopefully gain an advantage on Hunting Bears economically. Hunting Bears already gathering up this gold here, and I don't know what he's doing with these villagers here, we'll soon see. Another town centre going up there for WeArePaladins, and he's really working on just getting as much in as he possibly can. Hunting Bears knows he's not got a very good start here, and he must have realised that WeArePaladins has marketed. WeArePaladins 113 population, Hunting Bears on 52. Looking at economy, Hunting Bears with 25 miners, 10 idle villagers, which is quite poor. WeArePaladins with 13 idle villagers, 24 miners. So that would show that Hunting Bears has actually got a better economy right now, and both players are actually being a bit slack on their idle villagers. These villagers here are still idle for Hunting Bears, and that's not very good. He could have those working on this gold pile here, getting his gold up. He has got 1,000 gold in the bank though, and he's got plenty of villagers over here collecting from this gold, and WeArePaladins though still with the population advantage, but less gold, less food and less wood. He's still working on getting these villagers out as fast as he possibly can. He's got a lot of bombard cannons there. They're going to be able to take out the castles fairly easily if they don't come up to too much resistance. This castle could go down right here with all these bombard cannons coming in, and Janissaries of course pretty poor against castle fire as well. So really the Turks are actually quite an interesting civilization to play. They're kind of weak at their own game in a sense, but they are still fairly strong against a lot of other civilizations. Hunting Bears there forced to build hussars. That would be due to having practically no gold left. However, he's actually saying that. I don't know what he's actually saving his gold up for here. Hussars probably one of the worst choices to make against heavy camels, so Hunting Bears really needs to keep this area secure. He's lost most of his villagers here, and that's quite a bad move for him. Just getting this castle up in time though, and those heavy camels are going to get cut down fairly quickly if they stay in there for too long. But WeArePaladins pushing on another front right now, and there we go. Hussars coming in but getting cut down extremely quickly by those Janissaries, and more bombard cannon fire coming in from the bombard cannons there, trying to take out the castles as best as he can, and still got this area on lockdown. He's got a lot of miners here, plenty of town centres, pumping out the villagers, and he's going to be able to push this to his advantage. No relics have been collected, and that's quite surprising really. I would have expected that to happen, but then again, he has secured the centre gold, so really it's probably not that necessary for WeArePaladins. Hunting Bears could have benefited from gathering up those relics though. For some reason he's still creating hussars, even though he's got 2,000 gold. I'm not quite sure what he's actually saving that up for. If he got a load of, if he got a load more of these archery rangers out, he could make a lot of heavy cavalry archers. Not the most effective unit, but they would certainly help. Hussars would be, are a much worse option, and there we go, Hunting Bears has given it up, and WeArePaladins takes that game and wins the series 3-1. I might bring you another game from earlier in the series because this was actually quite a short one, so I might just attach that to this video now, and I will see you shortly. My name has been Zach, and I have been presenting to you the Age of Empires Masters of Deathmatch tournament. Head over to aocrealm.net to check out the ladders and see who's playing next. It's a forum, it's free to join, and there's a lot of us on here. All the pro players are on there, as well as myself and the other commentator, Darktooth. I'll provide a link to Darktooth's channel. He's actually cast quite a few of the tournament games. He might have actually cast more than me. So if you want to see some more games from the tournament, go head over to his channel. His link is in the description, as well as my Twitter and my Facebook. If you could follow them, that would be greatly appreciated. Okay, so I will see you later.